Your mom's a double zero.
She's not quite that skinny. I mean, I know my mother is significantly slimmer than I am.
What is going on in the chat room? So
Mitt Romney in his magic underwear.
I was gonna say most women have magic underwear. I'm like, what the hell is that about?
I just got a text message. Never mind.
Okay, thank you for filtering belatedly. Okay, so we've got a few topics for post-show. The first one was the alternative medicine thing we were talking about. What did you want to say about that, Jay?
Hold on.
Because basically we were talking about in the show, for those of you who only listen to our post shows, which would be super weird. But
that would
okay.
be super awesome.
Is that Jay was claiming that there are alternative medicines that are effective. And
no,
so,
what I said is that the vast majority of them are ineffective.
Okay.
At least to any real clinical degree. But I think that by disallowing people to use them at all, you are disallowing the ability for alternative means of medicine to become more mainstream because they work.
What you're actually doing is you're stopping people from killing people by offering them bullshit. And you just said that
Now, I'm okay with not allowing practitioners of alternative medicine to treat other people.
Wait, what?
But if you want to use it on yourself...
But that has nothing to do with the story we were talking about. Because I'm totally cool with that. If you think that, you know...
That's what I thought you were saying.
No. Because they're talking about you can't treat other people.
Well, it sounded to me like you were saying you can't even treat yourself.
No.
Okay.
No.
Because if you want to do something dumb to yourself...
Oh, sure.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm totally cool. If you want to kill yourself, go. Do it. Be your badass self.
Yeah, and they said, like, you just have to have, you know, the guidance of a medical professional, like, with your treatment.
To help you kill yourself?
No, but, like, if you're like, hey, I want to try essential oils, they would probably go, you do that, but don't stop taking this medicine, guy.
Then they're going to be convinced that the essential oils work.
And that's fine, but they're still alive.
As long as they're taking real medicine with their bullshit, it's okay.
But do we want those people alive?
Yes, I think we want most people alive.
You guys do. I don't.
Oh, please. You're the motherfucker who would let my wife leave the...
Because your wife's not fucking retarded. You're the one who wanted her dead.
I didn't want her dead. It's not a big
You're the
deal.
one who were like, just put it on the car, Jay. And I'm like, no, Christian.
And suddenly
it could kill your wife.
And suddenly you find... Because you keep saying, I don't care about people. If you're dumb enough to do whatever, you should die.
I don't care about Joe Schmo. I like your wife.
But that just to me solidifies how little actual morality goes on in your brain. Because, I mean, what difference does it make?
What do you mean, what difference does it make? I don't want your wife to die because you're an asshole.
You don't want my wife to die because I'm an asshole.
Your wife's cool.
Okay.
I wasn't going to let her drive home and potentially die because you're a dick.
She wasn't going to die.
Did you see that tire?
I did see the tire. Was fine.
There's a much higher probability of her dying than with that tire than with a fucking donut.
Wait, how bad was it? Like showing cord?
The tread was separating and it was scalloped because it was. I drew on the tire saying, "Hey, Christian, look here, dumbass."
Oh, did you draw it?
Yeah.
I thought the tire place did that.
No, I did that so that you would see how much of an asshole you are.
Oh my god.
I had the perfect plan and you ruined it.
Carolyn's over there telling him, but it's bad and da-da-da-da, and then I can just hear Christian, and she's like, but no, just talk to Jay. She hands me the phone,
and I kept telling her, I'm like, I don't want to talk to Jay. I don't want to talk to Jay. Just tell Jay not to take the fucking tire off my fucking car.
It was already off.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Anyway, I talked to him. He's like, just put it back on the car. Just put it back on the car. I was like, Christian,
I'm not sending her with this.
This vehicle is not leaving my shop with that tire on your car.
Oh my god.
Anyway, well, this might be humorous to somebody. I don't know.
Okay. So no one cares about the alternative medicine. So let's talk about spanking Christian women.
Yeah, give me the story on this.
Okay. So basically, it's one of those things where. And it's super weird to me because basically they're, the men are the head of the household, and
they have to show their wives right from wrong.
Right.
All that bullshit.
Yeah. So basically it's this new movement of spank your wife to adjust her behavior so that she knows what
It'll adjust behavior in one way or another.
Yeah, I think there are going to be a whole lot of kinky Christian women in like a
Right.
generation.
I kind of feel like that's what's going on, though.
It's entirely possible.
I feel like it's there's a whole bunch of kinky Christians who are like, how do we get this by the Pope? The Pope is not going to be cool with this.
So now there's just a bunch of Christian women walking around accidentally breaking shit. Oops.
Darling, I need your guidance, please.
But I've been married for a long time, and I will say that like, I fuck up from time to time.
You're a dick. You are an asshole.
Yeah, I think we can all say duh on that one.
That happens from time to time. So I'm just like thinking like, okay, so I'm thinking about this from a woman's perspective, which is, that's dumb to even try. But
Look on Susan's.
I'm just like, I know. Susan's head's going to explode. But I'm just saying, like, okay, so on Tuesday night, my husband comes home and doesn't like what I did. And so he, like, bends me over his knee and spanks me.
And then fucks the ever-living shit out of me.
Probably. But then, like, the next day, he, like, does something really, really infuriating. But that's cool. There's...
Yeah.
there's
What happens when
He
you're
has
supposed
to,
to have
he has
any
to go
power?
next door, and the husband next door has to spank him.
No. He has to go to
That
church.
happens on a more regular basis than you think.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. He has
the-
to go to church.
The priest gets to spank him?
I'm sure.
Is he young enough?
Is it weird that I know somebody who I know that's their fetish?
So
Being spanked by a priest?
Oh, priest kinkiness, yeah?
Is that why you had the priest outfit?
No. Although I did wear that priest outfit to her Halloween party, which was also a kink party. I had to try really hard not to get molested.
Liz Krem in the chat room is
Cream.
Ask
She's gonna
Cream.
yell at you
Okay,
again.
well, fuck you. I'm just gonna spank her because she's being
She'd
bad.
probably be down with it.
Wants to know if there's a you porn channel for this, and I'm sure there is. I mean, this seems just like a kinky thing. Like, I'm just like, this is not like something.
I'm sure. I'm sure of it. I mean, it's a more widespread kink than most people would think. It's not
But is
that
that-
widespread, but
But this is okay. So you would know better than I would, Jay. So tell me this, because like I can see, okay, this would be fun for like a night. And oh, honey, we're gonna have like a Christian marriage, and I'm gonna spank you because you're bad. I can see that. But are there people that do this? I mean, is this like something that people make a lifetime out of?
spankings or making like the Christian
No,
angle?
well, I mean, just not bringing the Christianity out of it, but just maybe just the discipline, and you're bad and must be whatever.
Absolutely.
Like a
I've been in
24/7.
I've been in dominating in DS relationships.
But this is like a 24/7 thing. This isn't just like
there's several categories. Well, there's only a handful of categories that there's tons of fucking categories actually, but regularly speaking, there's 24/7 relationships, and that is what they call it. And then there's in the bedroom and things like that.
I can understand that. I can't wrap my brain around setting up a relationship based on this.
I've gone to dinners with people where the wife is wearing her collar to dinner at Chili's or whatever. Absolutely, yeah. There are 24/7 relationships that operate like that.
Let me ask this: when she gets an itch, does she do the?
If she's a pet, she might. If that's her thing, then very
According
possible.
to Greta Christina's blog,
Oh, dear.
there is in fact like a whole genre of spanking fiction, which is basically like romance novels,
About
but
spank.
with spanking because the husband's
Okay.
God's
I
divine
can see that.
instrument or whatever.
Interesting.
And I know
I can
every
believe
man thinks he's God's divine instrument, but you're not.
He has God's divine instrument.
But you have not seen the divine instrument, so I mean, until you
Don't have evidence of it.
exactly, you have no evidence that Jay or I are not God's instrument.
Okay, this.
I think we all have evidence that you are not God's instrument.
Oh, okay. This conversation's getting a little strange, guys.
Yes. What was the weed thing that was going to happen? What were we talking about?
That was
That was the alternative
alternative
medicine.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Well, that's really lame.
Yeah. It's strange to me that people can't cognize and really grasp that there are these 24/7 relationships.
Well, so let me explain what my problem with that is. Is like, okay, I feel like, and maybe I just don't understand it, but I feel like that's not a real. that's playing a role, and you're taking it too far.
Well, for these people, it's
Because
not playing a role.
Well, but I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe it's like I would not want to be in a relationship where I was Lord and master, I guess, because that is like so far from appealing. I mean,
Do you really want to delve into the depth of
Yes.
DS relationships?
yes.
Okay. For most people in DS relationships,
And what does DS stand for?
dominant
Submissive. Okay.
there is a symbiotic exchange of power. And
And body fluid.
yeah, hopefully there's body fluid exchanging between most relationships, I would hope. But it's strange because one would think that the dominant controls and has the power in the relationship, and that's generally not true. It's usually the other way around, being that the submissive is giving that power, and the dominant has to earn that power from the submissive. And it goes deeper than that in that
All
the
power
dominant-
comes from God, and so
So
It is not-
So the relationship with God is the ultimate DS relationship.
oh, absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, hell
Totally.
yes.
Yeah.
There's no question that that's the case.
Yeah. I mean,
That's weird though to me. I mean, I
mean, I
can't
understand
wrap my brain around it. I really can't. I would like to like talk to a couple that does that and just like maybe stare at them for a while. And
my preferred relationship dynamic is a DS relationship
why?
because I function best that way.
Why?
I derive a lot of beneficial things from that type of relationship, being self-confidence and motivation to be a better person, to be a better me for my submissive. It's a symbiotic thing because they draw the same from me.
Okay. Well, I guess that's just I don't know, because for me, I have always preferred neither. I've always kind of preferred like being around people that and not just sexually or romantically, but just whatever. I'd rather be around someone that I can learn as much from as I can offer. And
And it's different. It's going to be different depending on who you talk to, but it offers stability. It offers structure, in that I am providing that for someone, and I'm also providing that for myself because I have to operate within the same parameters in order for it to be healthy and
That's so
not
weird.
fucking shitty and overly controlling.
it just
and
it just seems like such a hassle. Why wouldn't I just be myself and expect the other person to be themselves? And
that's the part that you don't realize is that is who they are. That is.
I guess.
It'd be like trying to say, why do black people like black? I mean, they are black.
What? What?
I mean, you can't imagine what it's like to be them, and you don't understand because you aren't. That's just not who you are. Okay, it was a bad analogy, but
But I can imagine what it's like to be other people. I have empathy. I can say, this is okay. What it's like to be that person. I can do that. To me, in my head, it feels very, very, I don't know, like not authentic. And maybe that's just because
I'm certain
don't-
that I've seen that where it's not authentic and it's forced, and it usually winds up pretty shitty for the submissive in that
Yeah.
fashion. But
Okay. So
why don't you talk to us about it, Susan? You want to talk about kink?
I'm not really a kinky person.
I call bullshit, but okay. You're not a
I'm not-
24/7 kink type
That's
person.
no. Also not getting any right now. So I'm less inclined to talk about anything sexual when I'm not getting any.
I understand. It's okay.
I was going back through the Greta Christina blog, and basically she's mocking these people because they're all like anti-porn.
Oh,
But
yeah,
then
yeah.
at the same time, they're like, I made this Christian spanking book because I didn't want to have to go through pornography to get there. But then it's like the books are all rated on scale of spanking. So it's like mild spanking or like, and that's porn. Like, I'm sorry.
Erotica.
Yeah.
But it's Christian porn.
It's all right then. Yay.
Has anybody ever written erotica?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've written just about everything I like writing.
Yeah, I've actually written, not quite a bit, but I've written a fair amount. I think I'm gonna compile a short story book and try and sell it.
You should.
I think I'm going to.
There you go.
No one will want to read it, but well, I'm not gonna say no. The Jagalos will want to read it.
God help us.
Wow, that's bad.
That's not the first time I've used that term, but it's interesting. But
Apparently it's
First
the
time
first
I've
time
heard
we
it.
heard it.
first time Jay was
It's
actually
fitting.
paying attention when I was.
When it was sad.
That goes for all of us.
There was another. What was the other one that was Jay something? It was said recently in the past.
Jaytheist.
Jay Theist. Is that's what it was.
Jaytheist was the other one. Yeah, really messed up people.
I had a friend in high school who used to call me Jacifer.
There you go. Yeah. All right. Anything else anyone has burning a hole? What are you
Let's not
surfing
talk about
right now?
burning. That's not.
Let's talk about burning a hole.
Are we going back to burning vaginas? Because you said something earlier about vaginas
Did
and
I?
immediately followed it with burning, and I just got bad thoughts.
I missed me saying
That sounds painful.
Yikes. No. No thank you.
No pussy trolls.
No pussy trolls.
Okay, chat room, you get to vote on the name of this week's episode: Swinging Monkeys or Epic Nanny. Your choice. You have.
Nanny wasn't even that. I mean, that was just kind of like a
I
one-off.
know, but it's like the other.
The best kind of show title is the one-offs.
Vote now.
I mean, how are we
Vote
gonna
often.
how are we gonna count
now.
these fucking votes?
I'm gonna look at who posts.
You're the fucking dictator, huh? You get to count the votes?
No, you can.
Are there Chads?
They're hanging chads.
Anyone named Chad?
I can't watch
I
the
don't
chat
think
room
so.
on my thing.
Well, then you're just gonna believe me. Otherwise, I'm the
Believe you.
dictator who decides anyway. So I
You're
mean,
a
like,
fucking taterhead, that's for sure.
we've got.
Swinging epic nannies.
Epic nanny swinging. I like that better.
Swinging epic nannies. Oh Jesus! I would do that, but then like everyone would be super confused about that.
We should name all of the shows in post show and not based on content that happened actually in the Just
was like-
really confusing titles.
Fuck is wrong with those guys?
Most depressing show title ever. I'm not getting any right now.
For you.
So it's pretty much a toss up, and I'm just gonna choose. Okay, yeah. I hope you guys had a good time because you appear to be having a good time in the chat room this week.
They were talking about magic underwear, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I wish I had some of that. All right, we will see you next week. We really need to get together to talk about because I mean it's basically December now, and we need to get the sex show together. Yeah.
Okay. Do we need a donkey?
Yes. All right, let's get out of here.
Bye, guys.